So let's just check before we get all good into things. Let's just do that. Yep. Yep. Alright. We are Gucci. Hello. We are back for another stream. And we are trying to catch Cobalion again. Our strategy was to use someone who could paralyze him because it would give us better chances of actually catching him on whatever ball we had. So I used the circuitry as my my option because circuitry is strong and had discharge. It also had hypnosis, so I was hoping maybe it could paralyze him, and it did. So hopefully we can actually catch him, which we haven't been able to. We haven't really had the best luck with trying to get him. It's been pretty like similar rolls to like the last time, except we have gotten a couple more 2 shakes. I've been trying this for about 5 minutes now, and I wanted to start off by trying this and seeing how it would go. But it's been a little bit of a doozy. It's been a hard one because it's like that. Why is he not shaking? Like, he's in the yellow. He's paralyzed. He just doesn't want to stay in. Can't ice beam him because he'll die. I could try. What does a repeat ball do for me here? Again, nothing. Just I don't quite understand why. No, with the Pokeball, yeah, it makes sense why I wouldn't stay caught. But all the other times, if I do this, swear to God, I'm gonna have to reset this again. Because I tried actually doing this with a Thunderous, and he did half damage to Cobalion and didn't get the paralysis. I was like, that's not really good at all. So just restart it, use something but somebody else. And now that I know that the circuitry has hypnosis as well, I could put him to sleep, knock this Cobalion down. I could probably confusion him, maybe. Or no, Psychic probably be better. We're 30 levels lower. And it would be neutral, so let's see how much it does. That almost killed him. That is crazy. Go on, get the capture. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Man lives on a sliver, but still gonna have to kick out of a Pokeball. That's dumb. That's dumb, that. He's just... It's breaking out of everything. Oh, that's a dead Matang. Come on, my Lodic. This thing is in the red. It's paralyzed. Throw a level ball at it. I swear, he's gonna be the hardest one to actually catch. I feel like he's gonna be the hardest one to catch. Like, out of everybody. Out of all the legends. Look at what happened when I caught the Regirock. It was fucking simple. I didn't even need to paralyze the Regis. And these guys have the same catch rate as them. So we're just gonna throw Nebby out there. Nebby, you have one chance realistically to get this thing caught. Of course, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep. It's annoying. It's very annoying. I'm just gonna say it. If I go after him again and they don't get him this next time, I'm... If I go after him again and I don't get him, then I'm not gonna bother with catching him right now. I'll just go and get the Regis because I just looked at how to get those, and then there's like a list of Dynamax Adventures that can show me the legends that I can get. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. A quick ball. We get one shake. Okay. What's he going for? Sacred Sword? Just way too much. That does way too much. I don't really have room to... I don't think a Scald will kill him, but then again, I did a discharge and I did half to him. What's the difference in the special attack? Probably about the same. So if that's the case, actually, then I should do probably a little bit more than half. I just fear that if I get the burn, he's on the timer, and... Oh, I just one-shot him. How, though? It's 20... It's 20 more points. $28. It's still stab. Scald is weaker than... It's weaker than fucking... the other shit. Alright, so we did put this Gibble back for right now, just because I'd much rather have Circuitry on our team for the statuses. So we're going to actually go to get the Regis. We did Regirock, which was you had to equip an Everstone to the front mon in your party, which we did that. So we're going to go after Registeel, which is in Giant's Bed outside of Freezington, making it hard to miss. I believe we would need to go down, yeah. And what needs to be done here is the following. So, before you can enter the shrine, you need to open the door by cracking the following riddle. And the riddle is, as said on the screen, ring the piercing note that will make the giant of steel. So it says on this website here that it's vague. So the only thing you need to do is that you need to press down on the left stick, and apparently that opens the door. Now maybe I was looking too much into it and thinking metal sound because it's a steel type move and it involves sound, but I also feel like it made sense to me. So something changed the air. Let me just save my game before I actually do this because I'm more than likely going straight into a battle, which is exactly the case. Alright, so with Registeel, he is going to be both defensive and special defensive. He's going to have, I'm pretty sure, 150 in each. And I think that steel does resist electric, so we shouldn't actually... it doesn't resist electric, but we still get the paralysis on him, which is exactly what we wanted. So that's good on us. I would have done a quick ball to start off the fight, but honestly, just looking at how Cobalion was acting, I couldn't really trust it. So we're just going to go with what we got. So just take that. Doesn't matter if his special attack is really rose or not. Since we're in a cavern, I'm going to try Dusk Ball to start off. See how that is. No shakes. That's surprising. That's actually very surprising that we can get a shake off of that. And we get the special defense drop. No shakes again. Registeel, buddy, what are you doing? There's one. Just one shake. Okay. He gets paralyzed again, which is good. I could see how a repeat ball works on this thing, since I technically have a Registeel already. Get 2 shakes out of it. It's pretty decent. Appear to be caught. Flash Cannon, that's gonna do... That's probably gonna kill me. Yeah. That's whatever. Yeah, we're gonna use our next mod. We're gonna send out our Milotic. Maybe a Heavy Ball might do the thing, because he's a Heavy Mon. Nope, just didn't stay caught at all. Alright, throwing an Ultra Ball at him. Got a shake. Got 2 shakes. And nothing afterwards, really? It's going for an Iron Defense. That doesn't matter because both the mons that I would have used to attack you are both special attackers, so it really doesn't mean that much. They must. Did they change the catch rates back to normal, or am I just not as lucky catching these legendaries as I once was? Because Cobalion should not have been as hard as he was. I still stand by my statement. I'm not using the Master Ball on him. I'm probably using the Master Ball on Calcirex or whatever it's called. Come on. What are you doing? I mean, I don't think I should have to worry about Struggle, because Charge Beam's a high PP move, Flash Beam's a high PP move, and Iron Defense is also a pretty decently high PP move. So, I'm not worried about killing him with Struggle. It's just, I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes having this low and then just not get him. Especially if they're just going to act like that. See? He stayed caught. And that just goes to prove that it's not hard to catch. Him, at least. But Cobalion, for whatever reason, just didn't want to stay in the ball. I learned Scary Face. Nah. I don't need any of those moves. But we did just catch... Oh, we got a Celio now. Which is good, because that means that line is done when it comes to having them in the PC box. That's fine with me. Ready Steel, we're going to name it the same name we have the one in our PC now, which is Truck Nuts. And let's take a look at them real quick. Attack up, special defense down. That's fine, because his defense and special defense are mixed anyways. I would have preferred if his special attack was dropped, but he's not terrible. Could be a lot worse. He could be like the Regirock that's in our box. Alright, Piney's gonna talk to us. Oi, Piney here. Haven't hurt yourself or anything, have you? Come again. You've gone and met the Steel Giant. Ready, Steel? Smash and work, Chief. Now take that energy and go catch the others. Keep up the good work. Right. So we need to drop off our little Celio here. Also, because I was dumb and somehow didn't realize this, I put the Bagon line in the box here because I just, for some reason, didn't remember to put them in Sword and Shield for whatever reason. No idea why, but yeah, now they're in the game with us, so that's cool. So I'm gonna put him here. A little shiny mime right there. Do I bring the Gibble back? So put the Gibble back on the team so I can level it up. I think the answer to that question is yes, because... Oh no, actually, I don't think that is a yes, because I need for the next Reggie Ice, is its shrine lies deep within the Snowside Slope, and to break the seal on the door, you need a Cryogonal as the first Pokemon in your party. So since I have a Cryogonal right here, I'm gonna just take him and put him in the front of the party because we need to, obviously, just to get Regice. And the nice thing about Regice is that he will be specially defensive, so Xurkitree really won't do that much damage with Discharge. So I have a lot of good chances to paralyze him, which is what's gonna be needed. So Snowside Slope, that should be this one. At least, yeah, no, it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's this one because I think it's this one. Because I feel like the other side, yeah. So go up to the door, something's written on the door, walk together with a living crystal of snow. In we are. Nice thing is with this, we can swap them right back. Hell, we could even take them out now and put the Gibble back in our party. I'm pretty sure we can do this. I doubt it'll kick us out if we don't have them in our party anymore, but we'll just switch it up. So put this Gibble on the team because we just need him to get to a Gabite and then, or her to get to a Gabite, and then we're fine. We're literally fine. So let's get this pattern. All figured out. Something's changed in the air. We're gonna save our game right in front of it. And there it is. And we got a Regice. So let's go for a Discharge. I'm not going to go for a Quick Ball because I want to get as much. Keep going for Amnesia. Fine. I need just a Paralysis, and then I can start chucking stuff at him. Get a crit. And the Paralysis. Perfect. Now, with how much that just did, I'm kind of, just a little bit worried about critting him again here, because if I crit him again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill him. But we didn't crit him there. Good. I could go for another one, just to be risky. Alright, got him in the red. Goes for Icy Wind. So he's got Amnesia, Icy Wind, and Ice Beam. Okay, my stream just like cut out on my end for a little bit. I got worried. Alright, first ball. One shake, I'm fine with that. That's a good start. Got paralyzed. What about let's try a repeat ball. Look at that. Fucking easy. And I still don't understand why that Cobalion wanted to play that many games with me. Let me get a fucking Gabite. Let's go. I'm actually surprised that that went as smooth as it did. It only took 2 balls to get him. Would you like to give Reggie Ice a name? I think I named mine Vanilla Ice because I'm original, obviously. Not unless I named it Too Cold. I don't remember. I'm just gonna name it Vanilla Ice anyways. We're gonna see his summary real quick. Oh, that would have been... That was so close to being perfect nature. If his special attack was not the one being affected and it was like his physical attack, that would actually be like the best nature you can ask for, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not... Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. But take it. Take it right now. I'm going to send it to a box. Piney's going to call us again. Oi, Piney here. Enjoying your adventures? Come again. You've gone and met the ice giant, Reggie Ice. Gaha, smashing work, Chief. Now crack on with those other giants. Keep up the good work. We have 2 more to get. 2 more. Now, with these 2, I'm a little bit not concerned per se. I'm just more so... We're probably going to be there with one... we're probably going to be there a little bit longer than what I would want to, just because of the fact that one of the Reggies is part electric, and I just don't think I just don't think we're gonna have an easy time going and getting them caught. But that's fine. But first things first, I'm actually gonna head back to, I think it's Freezington. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Freezington so I can heal up here, because I don't really have much in potion, so I'd like to change to, or I'd like to make sure that they're all healed up. Let me just connect to the internet while we're here, I guess. Just in case I do another Dynamax adventure. Alright, so check our map. The 3-point pass is where these Reggies are. Excuse me. Something written on the door: Giant of Rock, Giant of Ice, and Giant of Steel. When gather these 3 giants, the door of destiny shall be opened. Now, we have no idea which ones we're gonna get first. I'm guessing whichever way we step is gonna be the order we go in. So I'm gonna do Reggie Leaky first. I'm gonna save the game. It looks like once you check this, you won't be able to reset the switches on this floor. Are you sure you want to set the switches to the electric pattern now before... Oh. That's kind of whack. That's actually very whack. Why would you? I feel like that's very dumb. But, oh well. I think everyone's gonna want Reggie Draco, so I'm just gonna go with Reggie Leaky. Ooh. Alright. So he is gonna be a bit of a doozy to catch. I'm gonna see how far I can get with just a quick ball right away. Get nothing out of it. Interesting. He has Magnet Rise. I'm assuming he's electric, probably just pure electric. So I'm gonna put him to sleep. I'm gonna try power whipping him. I don't think power whip is gonna do a whole lot to him, which is fine. It doesn't need to. Oh, I missed. So I did nothing because I fucking missed. Oh, there's a lot more than I. Oh, the crit. Well, thank you for making me be put in a spot where I can't do it again. Can't use a retreat ball on him because I don't actually have a regular key. I'm really curious to see. Probably look this up on my own time to see if you reset your copy of the game that has the DLC, if you can go through it once again. Because I'm just saying, I'm gonna want a Reggie Draco. Ooh, I almost got him. Seems pretty. I don't really want to spend. I don't know if I'm thinking about it. Would it be better for me to wait until a new game comes out and this that, and the other, and try and get the choices of the Pokemon like that, or do I take my sword copy that I have, get the DLC for that as well, and just take the ball and run with it? I don't know, because I'm thinking about it from the standpoint of if Game Freak isn't making a new game for the fall because they just dropped this, should I just get the DLC again? Or will I find something on home GTS where I can trade maybe these Reggies and get a Reggie Drago? Okay, so it is just a pure electric type. Its entire body is made up of a single organ that generates electricity. Reggie is capable of creating all Galar's electricity. I think I have a perfect name for him. We're gonna call him Source. Better report back to Chief Piney. I just don't know how to feel about having to choose mean, I guess that's the strategy if you're trying to make it where... Oh my god. Thunder Cage? I might need to keep this thing on the team, guys. I don't know. Very curious to use this thing. I mean, I don't need to necessarily put them away either. I can keep them around. I just need to put these three back on the team and then level them up. And I might actually just keep legends that aren't like level 100 on the team, just so I can level them up and get them to 100, because I like to have all the legendaries that I've kept this entire time up to 100. So like these guys are already there. Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Suicune, Entei, Raikou. I think you're almost there. Yeah, you're 100. You aren't. You're only 52. You're 100. You're 100. You're 100. You're 45, and then you're 99. Like, I can definitely keep these things on the team and level them up. I know you're level 50. You're level 50. You're 60. You're 100. You're 50. You're 96. This was just something that I did quite a lot of when I was in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, was to get these legends up to 100, just to have them at 100. I love it, and I wanted to go with the ones I liked the most first, so that explains all of that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to heal up again. I don't know, that just still doesn't sit right with me, because I really want... I want to have all of the mods. I want to have every single one, and then the fact that I kind of can't sucks. Now, I'm thinking about it. If I do buy the DLC for, say, Sword and Shield, is it worth it? Alright, we're going to talk to you. Hey, Piney. Legendary Giant, Reggie Steel, or Reggie Ice. Wish I could light it up and show it to my darling Maya. That aside, give me the chills just because I don't mind saying, well, it's an Ice Giant, I give you that. Let's get this expedition complete. Reggie Steel. Really, you caught Reggie Steel from the Legends. That's Ultra Mega Brilliant. Report right away. So you're saying this great smooth thing, Reggie Steel's the Steel Giant. Is it me, or does its top half look a bit like a massive bowling ball? Looking at the blank, inscrutable mug, though, you can't guess what's going on through its head. Well, it's stealing giant enough, I suppose. Let's call this expedition well done. Anything? Got any else legendary you want to talk about? Yes, we got Reggie Leaky. Wait, you really caught Reggie Leaky from the Legends? That's Ultra Mega Brilliant. Report away. You're saying the great crackling things, Reggie Leaky, the electric giant. You know what it reminds me of? That colorful candy that pops and fizzes and crackles in your mouth. Pop Rocks. That's exactly what that is. Imagine the balance it must take to stay upright with that constantly shifting body. Gives me the shivers, I don't mind saying. Well, it looks electric and gianty enough. Expedition successful, I suppose. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on the legendary Clue 2 and the legendary giants. Smashing. I'll mark this expedition done. Anything else that you want to talk about? No. Because right now we are going to focus on, since we just finished Reggie's, we're actually going to focus on Legendary Clue 1. So if you don't remember Legendary Clue 1, that's alright. It is about the King of the Bountiful Harvest. So this should be about the Calcirex and then the horses. So it's about the fairy tale and the freezing tin about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of the Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on his head, but the wooden statue in his fields in the middle of the village show no sign of the crown. Now, with that knowledge, you honestly don't really have much to gauge from it. But if you remember from, I think, my stream, probably the first night when we were here in Piney's house, you might have remembered when I was talking about this thing on the table and how it wouldn't be focused on if it wasn't as important as it was. So upon looking at IGN, it told me that as soon as you break out of the cutscene with Piney, walk over to the table and inspect the large crown. So apparently this is the crown from that wooden statue. Piney will tell you that he's been using it as a pillow, but eventually will take it, head outside, and find the statue of the king, which means he's missing something. So, hey, Chief, my pillow caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Oh, hey, listen here, Chief. I got some wisdom to impart. If you can't put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Oh, if you can. I thought I said if you can't. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on, and I found this back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Yeah, mega seriously. This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on, then have it. But you better make sure you crack that legend down. Obtain the wooden crown. And now, upon the dozen times that I went to go look at this fucking statue, we're gonna press A. He feels as if it's missing something. Looks like the wooden crown could fit onto the statue here. Would you want to try fitting it on? The wooden crown fit perfectly on the statue. Inspect the statue. This will trigger a cutscene with the Calcirex appearing in the background. Does it want you to follow it? Luring you over to an open space behind the house, run over and speak with it to trigger a battle. That's literally it? Are you serious? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way it'll let us capture it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it will. Since this mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength, do you want to ready a Pokeball? It's got a nerve. Okay. It's a psychic type. I'm gonna assume it's a psychic type anyway. How much are we doing discharge though? Ooh. It's not very effective, so that means it's a grass type as well. That's kind of interesting. Is it part grass? Yep, it is. Alright, so we had to make it faint. If you couldn't tell, it had the question marks next to it for a reason. Similar how you start Sword and Shield, you're not allowed to actually catch Legendary Dog right away. So, but we got a Metagross out of it. So that's kind of cool. Whenever that leaves my Pokedex like so close to being done. Like there's honestly Regidrago and the other horse are going to be the only thing that I don't have done. We're getting a Cosmoem as well. That's hype. That's awesome. Now I'm gonna be learning Cosmic Power. Crown, crow, round, crown. Who are you? Round, crown. I feel like I'd have that exact same expression if I listened to him just say that over and over again. Oh wait, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's that now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? Gonna run away, isn't it? Huh? What a massive noggin. Kirk Crown. What's this? Oh, he's about to get... They're recreating the SpongeBob meme. Look at that. Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. An understandable reaction, but the answer is no. He took over Piney's body. I am Calcirex. I am known as the king of bountiful harvest. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as a king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even the tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. As I drag this grown man over, I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvest. I've tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Calcirex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calcirex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Piney's in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Yes. Wait, did my circuitry get bopped? No, they just healed me up. Oh. Thanks. I guess. Alright, so I need to go here, because we need to drop him off now to this box. And then we need to put Nevi in this box. And then let's go all the way back to wherever our first legends are that aren't level 100, which is the fucking box I left for no good reason, honestly. So we have the Regirock, which I don't know. I probably won't put him on just because he's 95 and I can just use EXP candies to get him to 100. So I'll put you. I could use like my EXP candies on like all of these guys, but I'd rather just not. So now we need to talk to the townspeople, which there's probably one. You want to know about the King of Bountiful Harvest? As you can tell in its name, I think it was called Calvin or Callista? That sounds like a dope name. I would give it to. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing something right now. What about you? I've never seen a Pokemon like Foolfy before. Maybe it'd be best if only I could find a dependable one. You like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yes. We're gonna get that Cosmog eventually. I just know we are. What do you have to say? King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Okay, what about these two? King of Bountiful Harvest, I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my granny used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that. It's not a large leap. What about the mayor? Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's the only main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington. After all, I imagine we would see more visitor if only the king were real. Yes, the people of Freezington about the King of Bountiful Harvest tend to report back to Calcirex. Now, I'm not confident that if I didn't look this up, I would have figured it out. Unless I walked back to Piney's and just had a eureka moment, which I probably wasn't going to, so. Human child, I trust you were able to speak with the villagers, so how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but it is as I expected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems that people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course, I'm not grieving. I'm the king of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I can simply not rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed would return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Is that a Pokemon? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride across the land. Very shape of the Pokemon. Very same Pokemon that my statue in this village shows me riding. Alas, in ancient times, we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. Power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyalty, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. It would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find out any information at all, I ask you to let me know. Gah. Huh, Chief? What a massive noggin. Oh, wait. No, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Well, duh, it's snowing. Come on now. So I think the clue is to talk to. Yeah, it's to talk to the mayor again. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to look at the fields in the giant bed. You can go look at them if you're in a hurry. The fields in the giant bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frostbite Field, just keep going to the left. If I fucking run into Articuno on the way there, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Look how he walks so casually. Oh damn, no, he's running now. If I had to guess where the mayor would be, he could be next to the statues. Not the statues, like the gravestone thing that was over here that I checked out before. He's probably like here somewhere. I mean, he was next to it. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyalty to the King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, this is hardly the place for story time. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat and warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Oh no, I'm ready now, bud. The birds? The fucking 3 birds? I'll get them. I'll probably be the last things I go after. Especially because Zapdos is going to be in the wild area fucking running marathons. And then fucking Moltres is going to be in the Isle of Armor. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You said that's the way the king's supposed to look. Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design of our town souvenir shirts, but you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. The carrots? Well, my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it is best that you search the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. I like that little carbon. Hey, bud, what's up? It said carrot. There are all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which book would you like to read? Okay. Probably this one. It's either going to be this one, or this one. I'm going to try this one. Forest gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The 2 even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed has been wilding once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. The king in all its greatness brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty, and for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghost appear, there's another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say which is the truth. Would you like to check any of the other books? The Reigns of Unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks for the plenty brought by the king, these reigns bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Hardy crops from the tundra. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are the favorite treat for the ghost type Pokemon, while ice type Pokemon seem delighted by the ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful Harvest rode upon, both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, while some stories speak of a white steed delighting on ice root carrots and the others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. I figured it out. Report back to Calcirex on the outskirts of the village. We have the knowledge I think we need. But is it still going to be able to talk to us normally? Because it doesn't have a body to take? It's not going to have a body to take over because of... It's close. Articuno is close if it made that noise twice in that succession. Alright. Yeah, it won't be able to talk to us normally. Oh hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Oh, well, there it fucking goes again. Man said, alright, now that I can actually talk to you. Human child, were you able to find something out about my loyal steed? Yes. You said you found out something. That's my loyal steed that could not resist. It has been long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, we should be but a trifle to lure my steed back to me. I wonder, do humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars, you say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots? You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village won't simply do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for these crops in this tundra of mine? I see two spots that might suit our needs. One is covered by a field of pristine snow. Another is next to gravestones. Yeah, I'm going to the gravestones. I'm not fucking... Please, I ask you to choose a field and plant those seeds. Now, I'm getting the ghost horse first, and I'm doing this. Yeah, what in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. You marked the two fields Calcirex told you about on the town map. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Upon hearing that I was able to find the carrot seeds, Calcirex told me about two fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either of the fields covered in snow or the field covered by the graves and plant the seeds. So, with that in mind, Giant's Bed, Old Cemetery. It's exactly where we need to go. You can't fly there yet. You fucking crazy? That's a litter. Oh, cutscene. Nanny. Sing that song about the King's Steed Pokemon. Of course, my dear, I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly doom. Make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, man. Can I fly now? Because it's not that far, but where are you, Articuno? Where are you, buddy? I don't know how to necessarily chase them, so I'm just like trying to keep like. Oh, he's close. Has to be. I just heard something. That's an Aerodactyl. Excuse me. If I can fucking get. If I can get Articuno out of the way first, that'd be. Oh, I see him. Don't think I won't chase you. If I can get this now, I'm content. There it is. Okay. To be quite honest, I don't know what typing this thing is. Is it Ghost Flying? I think it's Ghost Flying. Oh, we almost fucking got it at first try. Went for Hurricane. It's buffeted by Hail. Okay, we need to be careful with that. Because that could kill it, and I don't necessarily want it to die. So, I think putting it to sleep is probably going to be easier. Freezing Glare. They're going to kill me. Oh, I left on one, but I missed my Hypnosis, so... That's sad. That bothers me right there. That bothers me that just occurred the way it did. That bothers me the way it just did. Because I'm just saying, if I catch this one now, I feel like this is the harder of all the three. And I'm getting it out of the way first. So if that is the case, that's good for me. Freezing Glare. There's no way this thing is an Ice type. I feel like I feel like that's one of those moves that is like, say it's a Psychic type move, and then it is changed into, not necessarily changed, but also like part Ice. Or maybe it's just a Psychic type move that has a chance to freeze. I can't weaken this thing. I have to let it weaken itself, basically, because it just keeps going for this, and unless, actually, I just thought of a good idea. But then that would stop me weakening it. I feel like I'd have to save that for, like, the very last chance. So I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball at it and see if I can catch it. I could have put it to sleep just now. if I knew he was going to go for that, I would 100% just went. I would 100% just went for a hypnosis, and I would have gotten it to sleep. Alright, I can put it to sleep now. Hurricane. It's resisted. We live. We get this sleep off. Let's go. I like that. I like that we just pulled that off. That's what we needed. Okay, now this should be easier. Like that. There you go. Fucking get it. Probably the hardest one to get down. Oh, since I technically already have an Articuno, I should probably look up like what this thing's like Pokédex entry is. So Crown, yeah, it has to be in the Crown Tundra Pokédex. There's no way he wouldn't do that. Control F R to. It's Psychic Flying. Okay. Oh, it's shiny as it's normal colors. That's fucking awesome, actually. Oh, you can compare. Oh, I guess that's for normal. I was gonna say Galarian is found how we just found it, but you can actually get it in Dynamax Adventures as well. Nice. Does it say though what it's Pokédex entry is? No? Cruel. It looks like Ursula almost, I think. So I feel like Ursula would be a perfect name for it. But also, Devious. Like Devious would be a good name for it. What do you want to send Devious to? I mean, if this is normal Articuno stats, then that nature's not really that good at all. Actually, it's almost as bad. I mean, I could give him a candy, like a modest candy or something like that, so I can make its special defense not like that, and boost its special attack because it gets a competitive boost whenever when a stat is lowered, and that's honestly really fucking good. I want to look at this freezing glare. Yeah, so it's exactly what I was thinking. User shoots a psychic power from its eyes to attack, may leave the target frozen. This might be one of those mons that I actually want to use in like competitive. We'll see. We will see. But I'm gonna send it back to a box for right now. But that is Articuno done. Articuno was caught in the Crown Tundra. And Piney's gonna want to know. Oh, hey, it's me, Piney. How's your expedition going? Come again? You found the legendary Pokemon Articuno. That's really something. Now go track down the other bird Pokemon. Right. Because I heard it. I heard the Articuno coming, so I was like, I should probably go and just get it now. Because if I get him on, like, here, oh, it's over. But I miss, then that sucks. This isn't the old cemetery. I think the old cemetery is down here. Yeah, it's down there. This is where I fucking found the Shiny Mime Jr. Lamau. But yeah, with me having the amount of like BP I have, I should 100% use something like the mints to I should 100% use the mints to change up like the legend stats if like I don't like them. This is one of the fields that Calcirex told you about. Do you want to plant the carrot seeds in this field? Yes. How the did he just drag him all the way over here? See, you reached one of the fields. Plant seeds in this field. Shade root carrots will grow. It's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it would have been ghost type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I'll ask you once more. Are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seeds? Yes. Then very well. I must ask you that you plant the seeds. I just realized I think I came up with a good name for this noble steed. You plant the carrot seeds in the field. Very good, very good. And you have an able hand for working with soil. Now, it's time that I did my part. Let me show you my powers. So doing a jig makes it possible for you to just grow carrots. The more you fucking know, jeez. Oh, I just looked at what Articuno can learn in terms of moves. I mean, it can't learn Ice Beam, which sucks. Or Blizzard, for that matter, but Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice, Psychic. No, not even Psychic. I would keep the move that has the chance to freeze. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask you to pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Can I save my game first before I do such things? Because I did just catch fucking Articuno, and not gonna lie, I don't have to go through that motion again. That was kind of... It's kind of scary, because if I fucked that up, I would have been very upset. But the nice thing is that I can put this Articuno in with these legends, and actually... I don't know, should I keep... I feel like I should keep it here instead of in home, because I can use it. I kind of want to see how like a lot of these legends play with competitive type moves. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So now I got to pull out the carrot. Yes. 1, 2, and pull. I obtained a shade root carrot. Produce that the king of bountiful harvest beloved steed likes to eat. It grew in a gloomy field. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring back my loyal steed to me. Now all I need is the reins of unity that will amplify my power and let me ride my loyal steed with ease. I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. There it is. I have the perfect name for that thing once I get it. What? Spectrier. My loyal steed, is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It is my belief that, while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off it must have headed to the village in an attempt to pillage the carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is much in danger. We must make haste. I mean, I'll move faster than you carrying Piney around, but hey. Alright, we jotted down the status in clue 1. Calstrax was able to grow a shade-root carrot from the seeds I planted in the field by the graves. The scent of the carrot lured Spectrier out, but it ran off towards Freezington. Yes. So does this mean I have to fly? Yes, I think so. Alright, I'm gonna heal real quick because I feel like I just should. I feel like it's just smart. Alright. Ooh, it's right there. I'm gonna save my game again. No, I keep saving it, but it's because never be too sure. Stop. I'm not gonna lie. This does look pretty fucking cool. Ooh. This music though? I was gonna say, can I catch him now? Because if I can, that's awesome. Let's see. You can't throw a ball. Don't let your guard down. Damn it. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna discharge him then. See what he's got. He's got Hex. Oh! I mean, paralysis. No? Fine. I'll let Circuitry die. He's got Thrash. Never mind. I don't think I will die, actually. I did a lot for a Hex. What was that? Base 145 special attack. That does make sense now. That does make sense. I'm guessing this ability that he has is probably... Yeah, it's a special Moxie. Now he's confused, so I mean, you pretty much come in with Reggie Leakey and bop him, because we have 200 base speed. We have 200 base speed. We're not getting outside by this thing, even if he is 5 levels higher. Yeah. Are you alright? Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me. I mean, the reins of unity. That's what this is going to be, isn't it? Ah, a tuft of black mane hair. Mane hair that belongs to the King of Bountiful Speed's beloved steed, Spectrier. The hair is very smooth to touch. Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. It reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. Ah, but no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the reins of unity which links the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have not. I don't know what he said there. Something with the radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations that Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. We meeting back there again? I just I just find it hilarious. Dude is just walking around with a grown ass man, casually. Like, I don't know why. That's just very funny to me. I just can't help it. Anyways, Chief Piney is flowing in the air and glowing. No shit, I was talking to this thing. Yeah, my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Where I, at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, that would have stopped me to tame the steed in short order. We need a flower. What's that? We can make a set of reins with a mane hair for my loyal steed and a flower that I can grow? A flower. A flower. Yes, but of course, I had assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow that material needed. I've spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power just seems to have returned to me just now. Only one thing to be done: let the radiant flower bloom. Cronius Bloomus. Take this, human child. The radiant petal. Single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave you. It radiates faint light. It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I don't know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try and create the reins of unity. The descendants of my family, who once made the reins for me, should live in this village. I put my hopes on a human child. Create the reigns of unity for Calcirex. So I read it, but it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So I need to go. Calcirex will create a radiant petal for you after a short scene with both ingredients. Head to the mayor's house to ask him to create the reigns of unity for you. After a lengthy cutscene involving interruption from Piney, you will obtain the reigns of unity. Return to Calcirex to trigger the final part of this quest. I think that's what we'll do to finish this stream. because we'll have the birds. Then we'll still have the Swords of Justice to catch, and then that should. And then we have Dynamax Adventures, which we'll probably do. And if there's anything else we need to do, because we'll have. Or no, we'll get this done, and then we'll get to wherever the thing is. Where we need to go next. Because I'm probably going to end the stream right after this, because we've been going, what? An hour and a half, and I have something to do in about an hour and a half. So maybe I can do more later tonight or even tomorrow if I have time to do so. But I beg your pardon, you want me to make a set of the Reigns of Unity? Well, I say that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad were still around, he would have been able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we have no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of Reigns. Got a petal, at least. Is that the petal from a radiant flower? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest has truly... No, I dare not hope. If I recall, my ancestors made Reigns of Unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon, but I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse say favor to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. Click, clack, we're... I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafting enough sort, but I suppose it takes a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry, truly I am. Oi, Mr. Mayor. Hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Ah, yes. Terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, and you're here too, Chief? Were you in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awfully gloomy. Here's what happened. What, is that all? All you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those material for a mo. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them? If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royal gift in Maine's hair pound. Steady on, old bloke, the singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. All finished, have a look. Thanks, this will do. Oh, considering I got a set of Reigns of Unity. Of course, that shine when you hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the King of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. These Reigns of Unity are a spitting image of those in my family's tales. Gahaha! I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughter's clothes for nothing, you know. Even the explorer outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, seems like you got the Reigns of Unity you need. Isn't that just smashing? Yeah, now we need to talk to Calcirex once again. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling out asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base. The water was coming out ice cold. I got extra oh my god, ultra mega surprise, and now he's fucking... There it is again. Human child, were you able to make the Reigns of Unity? You bet. Oh joy, what glorious news. I have some good news of my own. I was able to finally track down my loyal steed. Spectrier makes its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I've been avoiding the place as I feared I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Yeah, we've been there. Bring the carrot and Reigns of Unity and meet me there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you are ready. I'm counting on you, child. Man, poor Piney just can't catch a fucking break. Using the main hair I got by defeating the Pokemon that was once the King's OST was the Radiant Petal grown by Calyrex itself. I was able to recreate the Reigns of Unity. Now I need to head up to the Crown Shrine where the seed's been living to meet up with Calyrex. Is Buddy still dead? Yeah, he's still kind of dead. So we're gonna go run and get him all healed up. Do I wanna mess with it now? I feel like I'm gonna run it way too close. I'll get there. No. Alright, take our flying taxi up there. I'm gonna save the game here, and if anything happens, I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, anything crazy happens, that is. How far can we get? 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 We can get. I'm gonna save right there. 265 hours even. So, we're gonna call the stream there. Next time we should be able to pick up the Spectrier. We should be able to get Calyrex as well as we will go for both Moltres and Zapdos. And then we'll try to get all the Swords of Justice. So that should be 7 or 8 legends to pick up. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because you're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you follow my Twitter. That should be linked in the description below, as well as everyone else's. So make sure you do that. And I'm going to get out of here. Deuces.